Debate Show YouTube Live, Facebook Live. We in the building. Jarvis Jeffries, Terrence Smith in studio. Nick Ely, we've got him as well virtually. And we got a lot to talk about. Week 1, kickoff Bills, Rams in about 45 minutes. Less than that, actually. And who y'all got tonight, man? Buffalo. Well, hold on. I'm not set for here yet. Hold on. Buffalo and LA. We about to chop it up right now. Yo. It's the Great Debate Show. We're back and better than ever, baby. In the building is Jarvis Jeffries, Terrence Smith.
Hey.
Nick Ely is also joining us as well virtually. I got T in the building, in the studio. It's the Great Debate Show, available wherever you get your podcast. Subscribe, download to be notified every time a new episode is up. And speaking of up, we are up right now getting ready for Buffalo and LA Rams, the defending Super Bowl champions. Get their rings tonight. Guys, who do y'all have between the Bills and the Rams, as everybody's picking the Bills to be Super Bowl champions for the most part? And I've only got them losing a few games this season. So as we open it up tonight, Buffalo is favorites on the road. Who do y'all see winning this game tonight as we open up the NFL season in 2022?
Man, I always say that. I always have a hard time betting against Aaron Donald. That's a rough person to bet against.
He is.
You talk about somebody that can single-handedly disrupt your running game, can single-handedly disrupt your passing game.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much with Josh Allen because he's so mobile. But man, just having that juggernaut in the middle of your defense, I'm not betting against the Rams at home. I think they'll have a good defense. I do think it'll be a low-scoring game just because I don't think the Rams are going to have a good offense. And if anything, that might be the reason they lose because I just don't see them having a great offense. No Beckham and Cooper Kupp won't sneak up on anybody anymore. So it'll be very interesting to see how they choose to try to generate points. Stafford will have to play very well this year unless they get some more help at receiver. But I'm still going with the Rams in a low game. Maybe something like 20-17.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's not bad.
It's real hard for me to bet against Aaron Donald. It's real hard for me to bet against the Rams at home as the reigning Super Bowl champs. It's hard to bet against, even though they lost Odell Beckham, they got Allen Robinson, which I think is a good compliment to Cooper Kupp. I do agree he's not sneaking up on anybody anymore. So those things are very hard to bet against, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I feel like although obviously there's a lot of hype with the league, trying to kind of anoint the Bills and Josh Allen as the next big thing. I think today that holds true. When you look back even at the Super Bowl, for example, as good of a game as that was, and you got to think about it, Buffalo O-line is much better than Cincinnati's O-line was in that game. Buffalo, Josh Allen is arguably better than Joe Burrow. I would say so, but it's because we only got one season of Joe Burrow so far, really. You got Stephon Diggs on the outside, who he's certainly more experienced than Jamar Chase. Even though he showed as much talent as he has. Buffalo's got a really good team across the board, and so it makes sense why they have them, projected so high at this point, going into the season. And I think they're gonna show up tonight. I'm taking Buffalo, and I'll take the points. I think they -2.5. I take that too.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nick. I got Buffalo, and I just gotta roll with them, man. I thought this was gonna be a good gambling night, honestly, because I thought they'd be in the plus, but they're not, and they're favored. But I understand why. They're the better team. I think they're stacked, even with Emmanuel Sanders retiring. We just found that news out yesterday. Yep. We forgot to mention that. But yeah, Emmanuel Sanders. I wonder why he's hanging it up on a year that they potentially could be Super Bowl champions. I find that very strange, unless there's a nagging injury or something that he's dealing with that I don't know of. I'm not sure, but yeah, I got the Bills winning too many games.
When they read that he had been in the league for 12 years.
I thought it was longer than 12.
Yeah, that's right, about 12. It seemed longer.
I thought it was longer than 12.
I don't know why it seemed like Emmanuel Sanders been in the league like 6-7 years.
Nah.
Wow, really?
Nah, you got to keep in mind.
I don't know why. It seems like once I thought about it, it was like, okay, 12 years, that's about right.
Nah, man.
It was like Emmanuel Sanders retired 12 years.
Man, it seems like it's been forever since he played with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I was about to say, yeah, they drafted him, and they had a string of drafting doggone good receivers.
Yeah, right.
That's what happened. I never forgot he played with the Steelers.
Yeah, that's what happened. He had like 2 or 3 years over there before they traded him. And, it sounded crazy for them to trade him or let him. I think they traded him. It sounded crazy at the time, but nobody knew that Antonio Brown was right behind him.
Yeah.
I think they drafted Emmanuel Sanders and then drafted Antonio Brown the year after that or something like that. So at one point they had both of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty good damn squad too.
Yeah, and what was the one that stayed in trouble? The one that couldn't.
Pittsburgh?
Yeah, he couldn't stay on the field.
Back in the day, or
with Antonio Brown? It was Antonio Brown.
Oh man, I don't.
Antonio Holmes?
No, that's Antonio. Antonio Brown, the running back, Le'Veon Bell. Everybody.
Mendenhall?
No, it starts with a B. They were killer bees. Anyway,
he was on offense.
He was on offense. He was a receiver. He stayed getting in trouble. He was essentially like Josh Gordon, but
man, who is that?
He ended up going to Oakland. Yeah, but my point was that Pittsburgh had a string of like years,
right,
like a decade, where they just drafted great receivers, and Emmanuel Sanders was a part of that.
He definitely was. Yeah. So again, I find that odd that he's a little strange that he's going to do this right now when everybody's like they're preseason champions. Everybody's saying, hey, they're going to the Super Bowl. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I got Buffalo. I mean, why wouldn't I pick Buffalo? I've only got them losing like 2-3 games all season. So why would I start out
tonight? They about to get their first one tonight.
I can't give them an L the first week though. If I want to be right, I can't do it. I've been picking the Bills since I saw the schedule, so I'm going with Buffalo, and I honestly think it's going to be a blowout. I don't even think it's going to be close. The Rams are getting their Super Bowl rings tonight. They're high off their own supply in LA, and I just think they're just going. By the time they come down, the game will almost be over with. And Buffalo's going to snap out. I just think this is it. Now, I will say this. There's a lot of pressure on Josh Allen. He does need to live up to the expectations. You can't really do anything else other than go to the Super Bowl and possibly win it. Yeah. But he definitely needs to reach the Super Bowl this season because everybody's banking on him to do it.
Yeah.
You know? Seriously.
Hey, pressure and hype are two killers.
Yes.
Pressure and hype will get you.
That's right.
Man, I never forget. When I went to Ole Miss, we were there and we had the Coach O hype, and you want to talk about a buzzkill?
Right. Wow.
Man, we lost the teams that I didn't even know existed.
Really?
Yeah.
That you didn't
know existed. And Nick and them got there, and it didn't get much better.
Damn. Oh wow.
No, it did get better because my freshman year was the Sports Illustrated cover year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it did get a little better.
And who was the center? Dave and Gerald's.
Okay. So,
they had them on the Sports Illustrated cover, and I think we started the season, or our highest ranking of the season was like 4 in the country. And then we ended up losing to somebody. Somebody we weren't supposed to, if I remember right.
Was that the what was the quarterback's name from Oregon?
No, you're thinking about Jeremiah Masoli. That was Masoli.
Yeah, was that Masoli?
That was the next year.
Okay.
Masoli was the next year.
Okay. Well, look, I got Buffalo. Nick has Buffalo. Terrence is going with the Super Bowl champions, the Rams. So it's going to be a good game, I hope. But I do think that the Bills could get hot, and the Rams just may not know what hit them. Keep in mind, Stafford, he had a procedure on his elbow during the offseason.
That's right.
Even though he says he's feeling much better than he did now compared to last season at this time of the year, I ain't buying it. And I think that they're gonna have a terrible season. I mean, like, this is gonna be the biggest shock in the world that the Super Bowl champions are just this bad because they're gonna lose some games. From looking at the schedule, if they can survive this schedule, damn it, put them back in the Super Bowl, and I'll be ready to crown them again as repeats. Back-to-back champs because. Man, they're going to have to go through a lot of perseverance if they're going to make it through this, in my opinion.
I'm kind of laughing at what the bigger shock in all this is that the division rival that's having to look at the division rival having just won a Super Bowl is predicting that they're going to fall off the cliff.
Right.
That's the big shock.
But seriously, I know it sounds biased, but I really do think it's going to be bad. I mean, hey.
I would have never thought you would have said
that. But shocker.
But look what I said about the Cardinals. Remember what I said about I'm kind of bigging them up. So it's not there.
You don't believe in the Cardinals?
I actually think the Cardinals will be better than the Rams this year, and it has nothing to do with
being better than y'all.
Who? Which one? The Cardinals actually beat us. Like they play us pretty good, and they swept us last year. So it's kind of like.
I don't believe in them being better than y'all. They're not going to be a threat. So they're not going to be a threat. If we agree that the division is probably between the Rams and the 49ers, you don't believe that the Cardinals are going to replace the Rams in that conversation. I
actually do. I do. Week 18. Remember, that's what I'm looking at. Week 18. That matchup is there for a reason. I think it's there for a reason. Now, it could be just that the Cardinals or the Niners suck, and that game is meaningless. But I don't think so. But anyway, we got to move on. We'll move on. We talked about tonight. We're going to get into week 1 in a minute. But quickly, let's do the AFC West.
Okay. You want to say that for last?
We're going to say your division for last. You want to do that? Or you want to go ahead and start with your division?
Let's do the West last, because I think that's the juggernaut division.
It really is.
I was thinking about on the way here, like
that's how I wanted to do it.
That's the juggernaut division.
Okay, cool. We'll start with the AFC North.
Y'all sending me out first. Since it's the North.
It's Tre'Davious. Hold on, William Jones, and we appreciate you so much, man, for being a big supporter of the Great Debate Show. We're going to get you in. Let's look at Mitch Trubisky this Sunday against the Bengals, and let's see what he does. If Trubisky has himself a game, and I think he actually is going to be better than what we've been giving him credit for, we got to get William Jones in here on the Great Debate Show to debate with Nick Ely about this whole Trubisky.
I tell you what, I've never seen a prediction come true. Like this man saying that Trubisky is going to be the starting quarterback in like week 14 of last year.
And here he is, the starting quarterback of another
starter.
I'm telling you.
And also William has the Rams tonight. William's a smart man.
You got the Rams? Okay. All right.
Nostra William, man. I'm rolling with you.
Anyway, though, let's get to the AFC North. Terrence, I'll let you start. Or do you want to finish it?
I'll start it. That's fine.
Okay, that's AFC fine. North, man. You got the floor.
Man, for starters, we all came into the season thinking about at what point would Deshaun Watson be playing.
Mm-hmm.
We now know this is week 12.
Yes.
So I think that that unfortunately for Cleveland, that kind of rules them out of the division. Maybe they can kind of be.
Or it's 13 because of the bye. They don't have a bye at some point, so it may be 13.
That's what I think. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
And I think by that time, I just don't see Jacoby being good enough to have them better than Cincinnati and better than Baltimore.
Right.
Pittsburgh, man, the first season without Big Ben, and I think a lot of people are looking at that like it's a bad thing, but Big Ben was absolutely abysmal last year. Big Ben was flat out terrible.
He was.
I mean, if it wasn't a 3, 4, 5 yard pass, man, the chances of Big Ben completing it slim to none.
Punt.
Now their defense is good enough to just flat out win them some games. I don't know how bad Trubisky will be. That's going to be the question. I'll let Nick tell us how bad Trubisky will be. I am going to say he'll be average enough to where they, like you said, they'll always hang around.
Yeah.
So I don't think they will have a losing season, but I don't think they will be necessarily in the top for the division. Maybe in the wild card hunt, I'll give them 8, 9 wins, and you never know how they can play out towards the end.
Right.
I think last year somebody had a draw and they kind of allowed Pittsburgh to get in late, or they had a draw and it allowed them to get in. So man, you never know. But I want to give them 9 wins. Just because of their defense, and I just defense in a run game can carry places, and I am expecting Najee Harris to have a good year.
Can't forget about Najee.
If you haven't figured this out yet, yes, I am going in order. I do think Cincinnati will finish second in the division. This is not me being biased, but there is a such thing as a Super Bowl hangover, a Super Bowl runner-up hangover. I do think that affects Cincinnati this year.
Yeah.
Still going to be a good team. Still over 10 wins. I give them 10, 11 wins. But I just think that Baltimore being full strength, Lamar playing for a contract, they should be one of the top teams in the league, especially without getting all the doggone cornerbacks back. They didn't have a cornerback last year. They lost all their running backs before the season started. Literally, all 3 running backs on the depth chart, they lost them.
Yeah.
So just getting somewhat back to full strength, if they get anything out of their receivers, people are expecting big things out of Bateman. Andrews has always been there, and the new tight end likely, who look doggone good in preseason. Lamar should have a good year throwing to those guys. I still think they need a number one receiver. That's always, to me, going to be the difference in them being a good team and a great team. But I still think they'll be good enough to win the division at 13 games.
Okay. Baltimore wins the division.
Baltimore wins the division.
13
games.
And who was at the bottom again?
Cleveland. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Nick?
So in other words, for the second time in a row, I've been surprised that the fan of a team picked his team to win the division over the team that went to the Super Bowl the previous year.
Be quiet. Didn't you do the same? Well, I mean, it's the NFC East, so.
Hey, but the team won our division didn't go to the Super Bowl last year.
Y'all are better, though.
It's a Super Bowl.
You got a point there.
Super Bowl runner-up hangover, man.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
That is a real thing now. That's more realistic.
It's a real thing on both sides.
That's more realistic than what I said about the Rams.
The Bengals is that oftentimes that team that loses in the Super Bowl may have maybe more veteran laden than what the Bengals are. The Bengals are, in a lot of respects, almost kind of like the Memphis Grizzlies of football, in that their core best players are all like under 25 years old.
Yeah.
So they've got something they can really build there and really be competitive. But kind of the way that Terrence did, I'll also start at the bottom of the division. I would actually possibly still lean towards the Steelers being the bottom of the division. Them and the Browns would be more competitive, I think, than the impression I got from Terrence. From his opinion, just because, as you said, which even makes my point about Mitch Trubisky for you there, William, is that the rest of the Steelers roster is solid. The defense is solid. They got some talent at receiver between Chase Claypool, who thinks he's maybe a good bit more talented than he actually is. Deontay Johnson is starting to be a nice player, and everything coming out of camp says that George Pickens, the rookie out of Georgia, is supposed to be the real deal. So. They got talent all the way around the team, with the exception of Mitch Trubisky, in my opinion. And so, how not bad, I can't even say how good, but how not bad he is, kind of determines that for them. And it's almost kind of the same for the Browns. Jacoby Brissett, he's shown, he's had the ability to show that he can kind of manage and be successful with a team. Just obviously hasn't had really the opportunity. And he's got one in front of him now. Not obviously, the Browns are guaranteed Deshaun Watson $230 million, so he's not necessarily, playing to earn that starting job for the future, but more so the audition for other teams. And so because of that, I think I would lean towards the Browns actually getting over the Steelers in that division. And this still may be a division that has, four teams with winning records. I don't think Mike Tomlin's ever had a non-losing record in his career to this point. And, I can see where that streak could continue, and he could still end up, being at the bottom of the division. With that, that's kind of how I would do that. At number 2, I will agree with Terrence. I think I'm going to put Cincinnati there. Like I said, there is a little bit of a Super Bowl hangover. Like I said, probably not as much for them just because they're such a young team. So there's more hunger there, more so than, getting up in the years and kind of getting tired of doing this thing. But I will put them at number 2 solely because I think I mentioned previously on the show, and I'll reiterate now, my pick for the MVP this year is Lamar Jackson. And I think he's going to have a type of season and be able to lead the Ravens to the type of season that certainly warrants him getting the contract plus some that he's looking for. I think he's going to win the bet on himself because tomorrow's Friday, so if they don't have the deal ironed out by then by what he said, it won't get ironed out until next year. And so with that being said, I think he's highly motivated. The Ravens are back healthy. They got running backs and cornerbacks now, as Terrence alluded to a little earlier. And so I'm going to take them at the top of the division, and even possibly to be at the top of the conference when it's all said and done. I think between them and the Bills, it could be a pretty good fight for that number 1 seed. And so that's what I got. I got the Ravens at the top, Bengals number 2, Browns 3, and Steelers 4.
Okay.
I'm seeing Matt Stafford's stats right here. I had no idea he threw damn near 5,000 yards last year.
Yeah, 48-86. Wow. Yeah, 41 TDs, 17 picks. Now he will give you double-digit interceptions every year. But he will definitely throw you some picks. But we're watching pregame and everything live in living color. It's the Great Debate Show, getting ready for the kickoff of the 2022 NFL season. I'm going to quickly give my AFC North predictions. I've got the Steelers at the bottom, even though I agree with both of you, especially what you just said, Nick, about Mike Tomlin. He has never had a losing season in the NFL, and I don't think he will. I don't think that starts this season either. I think he still finds a way to get right where he has to be above 500 with the extra game in there now. Mm-hmm. He can't be 8-8. But I got the Steelers at 9-8. And I think that could be 8-8-1. You're right. Either way, I think he gets a winning record. And I say that because he just doesn't lose. He finds a way. He doesn't have losing seasons. The Steelers, when you think they're down, they're still not out. How did they make the postseason with with Big Ben? As atrocious as you said he was,
man, he was
Terrence. He was pretty bad. Steeler fans, all on social media, it's over with for Ben, and they're pretty much counting their season out because they just know they're not going far with him. But they still made a postseason, a wild card. Trubisky can move. Big Ben didn't move at all. I think Trubisky will be, I'm not going to say like William Jones, our friend William has been saying, but he will be better. Give me the Steelers at 9-8. I've got the Cleveland Browns coming in at third, but I still think they win 10 games. 10-7 is where I got them at. I think that the Browns are going to be maybe 2, possibly 3 games under 500 when Deshaun Watson comes back. But if you look at the schedule, when he comes back, they could literally go 5-0, 6-0 to finish that season.
Right.
It looks like it can happen, especially with him being back.
And that extra game makes the season more of a marathon.
It does. Give me 10-7 Browns. The Ravens, I have them coming in at 2 at 10-7 also. This is me looking at the schedule. I think the Ravens, I got this funny feeling that Lamar Jackson sneaks into the playoffs and could possibly take his team to the Super Bowl, though. But I'm not saying that they're going to be the AFC North champs. I'm giving it to the Bengals again. I know they lost the Super Bowl. Terrence is probably right with the Super Bowl hangover, but I'm going to go on the opposite side, and I'm going to say the Rams have the hangover, and the Bengals actually do okay. Man, I just got too much faith in Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Oh, my God. Those dudes are straight beasts.
And they've been playing together a long time.
To be clear,
so much chemistry.
The Ravens is going to be a fight at the top of the division. The Ravens ain't going to just walk over them.
No.
It might be the Ravens win 13 games and the Bengals win 12 or something like that.
Man, all 4 teams will probably win their division games at home. Everybody will probably split right down the middle. They're going to beat each other up, and I think that's the reason why. I think because of the defense, the Steelers can still get 9-8. The Browns 10-7, even with Deshaun being out for the first 11 games. The Browns, the Ravens 10-7, and I got the Bengals at 12-5. The Bengals schedule, it looks like it's going to kind of be in their favor, work in their favor. I like their chances. This is how it goes. Sometimes people's schedules can start off a little rough, and then that other team in the division, well, the schedule that you can't wait to get to, they started off with it, and now it's like that's why their asses is 5-1.
Yep.
Now, could they fall off when that schedule? Probably not though, because now you got the confidence. We're 5-1. We got off to like the Eagles are going to do more than likely. They start the season off. It looks like they can go a good 7-2, 6-3 at worst.
Right.
Dallas looked like they could be 0-5.
Right.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but that's just the way the schedule looks. Give me the Bengals to win the AFC North. The Bengals may lose the first playoff game to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm just saying I got Bengals 1, Ravens 2, Browns 3. I got a lot of 10-7 teams in the AFC playoff picture, and I think the Ravens are one that's going to get in, though. I mean, that's what it looked like. I looked at the schedule. I marked it down.
It happens that way because I think either last year or maybe the first year we were doing this.
Yeah.
You remember all those teams had the same. It was like 6 teams that were like 7-4. Or so you remember that?
Yeah.
So that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it can. It does, and it can. Okay, so let me go to AFC West, and we'll be done with that real quick. William says Mitchell will show he is solid.
And not trash.
And not trash, like Nick said, like Nick tries to say.
Hey, we just gonna put you and Nick in a steel cage, man.
Put y'all in the steel cage. Okay, AFC West.
Trubisky on the pole match.
Right. Hey, AFC West, I'm gonna try to be quick. I I'm saying this quick to go and get it out the way before people start tuning into the game.
Right.
Real quick. And I know we're not going to be on live the whole show probably, but I'm about to drop the bomb. AFC West, I have the Kansas City Chiefs at the bottom.
Woo, that's a bomb.
At 9-8. I looked at the schedule. Do I need to pull the schedule up to explain real quick? I got them at 9-8 at the bottom of the division. Hey man, where does Tyreek Hill play in now?
Miami.
Okay. Who does Patrick Mahomes play for?
Still playing for Kansas City.
Oh, he's not in Miami?
He's not in Miami. He probably wishes he was.
Man, look here.
At least that's what Deshaun Watson wanted to be.
Look here. Week 1, I can see them losing in Arizona. Week 2, they're going to lose at home to the Chargers. Week 3, they're going to lose in Indianapolis.
No.
Week 4, they're going to lose in Tampa Bay. Week 4, they're going to lose in Tampa Bay. Week 5.
Tampa not going to be as good as y'all think.
Who is it?
Tampa ain't going to be as good as y'all think.
Tampa Bay
Saints
isn't?
gonna win the division.
Okay.
The Saints going to win the division.
I got that. I said the Saints are going to win too. But I think Tampa Bay is going to be kind of like Baltimore. Hey, we got in, and watch out.
Kansas City is going to be that bad. You don't think they're going to be an elite team?
No, they're missing the playoffs. And I started off with 0-4 before they finally beat the Raiders at home on October 10th. Then October 16th, they play the Buffalo Bills. That's a loss. Then they go to San Francisco. That's a loss. Then they play the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to give them a win.
Man, don't play with you. Come on, that's a dub.
That's a dub. Okay, they play the Jaguars. Dub. They go to the Chargers. Another loss. They play the Rams. They're not beating them. They're getting swept by the Chargers this year. Then they play the Rams at home. Still a loss. That'll be one of the games where the Rams, hey, they're going to come in. They're going to win. The Bengals, they go to Cincinnati. That's a loss. They go to Denver. That's a loss. They go to Houston. Of course, that's a dub. The Seahawks, a dub. The Broncos at home, a dub. And they can finish this season with a little winning streak. They'll play the Raiders in Las Vegas. That's a dub. How many wins is that? I got 9-8, but I don't even think I gave them 9 wins just now. 9-8. That's what I got Kansas City at. They're going to win some games. They're not going to win enough. They'll still have a winning record. They're not winning the division. 6 years in a row, Andy Reid in Kansas City has won the AFC West. That will end this season. The Raiders I have at number 3 at 10-7. Another one of my 10 win teams. But I will say this, Derek Carr, the pressure is all on you, brother.
Yeah.
You've got to do it. We think you can. I've heard a lot of people tell me he's not far from Aaron Rodgers. But now he's got Aaron Rodgers' number 1 target. You better make the most of it. You better do it. I got 10-7. And that's because I'm not sold on Josh McDaniels as a head coach yet.
Neither am I. He's got to prove that.
He's got to prove that. And the Raiders didn't do anything to me defensively to jump off the paper. So who can they stop? I see them putting up 30 points easily every Sunday, but who can they stop? All right, 10-7 Raiders. Chargers, number 2 at 11-6. Justin Herbert is going to be an MVP candidate if he's not the MVP. The Chargers, you better watch out. That offense, as good as it is, and even better, probably with another year under Herbert's belt in the NFL, and then you add Khalil Mack on defense, and you also add J.C. Jackson, the corner in the secondary from the Patriots, and there's another rusher that I'm missing. It's somebody else that's joining, I thought. Well, either way, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, that's still bad. That is, hey, man, give me the Chargers 11-6. I damn near think that it could go 12, 13 wins. It's just that some games I was a little iffy about, so I might have probably put an L on it. Chargers 11-6 at number 2. And number 1 in the AFC West, the Denver Broncos. That's the only team left, so of course it's Denver, right? Look, man, the Denver Broncos, what's this thing that Russell Wilson is saying now? Let's ride. Let's ride. The Denver Broncos, I wish I had a cowboy hat on or something and do my Stephen A. Smith thing because I really want to make a big scene right now. I wish I could and I wish I had the time. The disrespect is real on what they have said about Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll, all the stuff that's coming out right now on how he was going to get traded in 2018
to the Browns.
for the number 1 pick. He felt disrespected that they scouted Patrick Mahomes. He's still in his feelings about that Super Bowl interception against New England, even though he threw it. But Pete Carroll told him to throw it.
Right. And
they had a beast in the backyard. It's sitting around the 3-4 yard line on the hash. Hey, man, look, he is pissed. And sources tell me that Sierra told Russell Wilson he ain't getting any goodies if he don't win 10 games or more. So he wants the goodies. And in order to get the goodies, he's got to win. I think Russell Wilson is about to snap out. Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. Remember when we didn't know how good Demarius Thomas, Rip, and the other receiver, Aaron Decker, and those guys in Denver were when Peyton Manning got there?
Emmanuel Sanders
was there as well.
Yeah.
But we had doubts about Demarius Thomas. I did. He was playing with Tebow.
A lot of people did.
We didn't know what Denver had offensively.
I didn't either.
Peyton Manning did. He turned that team around. Boom, boom, boom. I was in my feelings and then picked the Niners. You did?
I don't know who people. Yeah, I didn't realize Thomas was good at Georgia Tech.
Tebow was his.
He would be just fine.
Tebow was his quarterback. I couldn't tell who was good or who was bad on that offense at that time.
I knew he was good.
Right. Okay.
He was put up numbers and Tebow was his quarterback. I knew Demarius Thomas could ball.
Okay, and he did. But we think we know Sutton and Jeudy can ball, but we're not sure. We ain't just seen it all. He's been with Drew Lock. They've been with Drew Lock. Russell Wilson is about to snap out. I'm done. I'm not going to go over the whole entire schedule, but I got the Broncos winning the AFC West at 12-5, and Russell Wilson will be an MVP candidate. I don't think he wins it. He never does, but he's never gotten an MVP vote. That's something else that's probably pissed him off. He's got a chip on his shoulder. Watch out. First-year head coach, whatever, but he's an offensive guy. He's kind of running a system that's going to be perfect for Russell Wilson and what he does. They're going to snap out. This offense is going to be better than what you think. The defense is already solid. Denver's winning the West. The Chiefs aren't. So I have 2 new teams making the playoffs out of the West. Not the Chiefs, not the Raiders. I got the Broncos and the Chargers at the top of the West. I'm not saying the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl this year, but I do think Russell Wilson will win a Super Bowl in Denver before he leaves. Now, he has about 5 or 6 more years before that happens now.
Just sign an extension.
But I think he will do it in a shorter amount of time than it took Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning was there, but the Ravens in 2012, they canceled that first season that he had in Denver.
No, the first season Russell Wilson is what canceled him, right?
No. The Ravens beat the Broncos first in 2012 in the playoffs.
Then the Seahawks.
It was the next year the Broncos got to the Super Bowl and they got torched by the Seahawks, which was supposed to have been the Niners, but that's neither here nor there. I'm done. I got Denver winning the West. Terrence and then Nick.
All right, man. I'm gonna be perfectly honest though, y'all. Be perfectly honest. We live. People can see my face. The AFC West is so stacked. I don't know who the hell is gonna win this thing.
Man, I don't have no. I like that answer.
I want to be perfect. I don't want to sit up here and pretend like I know who's gonna come out of the West because
everybody. Answer.
Honestly, now the crazy part is, Jarvis, you're not far off in the sense of having. Is that Kelly Rowland? That's not Kelly Rowland. Of having Kansas City at the bottom, because every team in the division has gotten better, where it looks like Kansas City has possibly gotten worse and losing their most dangerous offensive weapon. I don't want to call it the best offensive weapon because Travis Kelce gets kind of overlooked, I think, a lot of times. But Tyreek Hill was absolutely their most dangerous offensive weapon. With him being gone, somebody else has got to fill that role. I think they do have Pringles not there anymore, Hardman. I think McCole Hardman can fill that role to an extent, but he can't do what Tyreek Hill did. He's not as fast as Tyreek Hill was. Tyreek Hill just had game-changing speed.
I'm sorry. So sorry to cut you off. I just want to say, if I didn't explain or make myself clear, I have the Chiefs being at the bottom of the West because of what you're saying, Terrence. Okay. No Tyreek Hill. Patrick Mahomes, as good as he is, he's going to be out there freestyling and ad-libbing all day.
Right. And
he can only do so much. That defense scares me. Yeah. It was very, very, very bad. And I think it will be just as bad, if not worse, this year.
And they lost.
Those are my reasons.
That's fine. They lost Tyrann Mathieu. And honestly, at times last year, they couldn't get those big plays even when Tyreek Hill was there. And that's why they looked pretty bad to start the year off. Yeah. They finally figured it out late. I just don't know if they are going to continue that. I'm not going to count Mahomes out in the regular season because to me, somebody else still has to step up and win that division before I just write Patrick Mahomes out. So I am still, as a matter of fact, even everything I just said, I'm still going to put the Chiefs first because I just got to see somebody else come and beat those guys.
Hey man, I totally understand them.
The runner up in all likelihood should be Herbert. Unfortunately, I think Herbert might take a step back.
Ooh.
He might take and if you look at the receiving core, he's got the best weapons out of anybody in the division, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. If you count receivers and running backs, he's got the best weapons out of anybody in the division.
So it's Staley you don't believe in, the coach.
No, I just think that
hey, boss man.
Yeah, I see. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I just think that at some point he's continuously gone up every year. At some point he's got to either like plateau or take a little step back. And I just don't think he'll play as great as he has been playing. That pressure and that hype is crazy.
Yeah, it is. If you're not prepared for it,
now by me saying they'll be at the bottom just doesn't mean that they'll be a great team. They'll still be a good team. They can still win 10 games and be at the bottom of that division. That's just how crazy that division is.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just go in order because there's no point in giving records because these guys can all have the same record by the end of the year. I'm going to go Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, and Chargers. By the way, Chargers, in all fairness, that's my Madden team. I like those guys. So being totally fair. Nick, is on you, man.
First thing I want to do is I want to apologize to the viewers because I was of the understanding that I was joining a show with the host that was not doing hard drugs. And Jarvis is continually showing me that that's just not the case. The idea that the Chiefs are going to be at the bottom of the division is borderline criminal, I think. For a team that's won the division for 6 years in a row, every year that their current quarterback has been the star quarterback, they've been at the top of the division. So that's what 3-4 years at this point.
Kick off.
What else you need to see? I get that Denver's gotten a lot better. I get that Justin Herbert's on the way. I get that the Raiders picked up Devontae Adams. Stuff's been happening every year since the man been in the league. I don't know what else you want Patrick Mahomes to do.
Not this much stuff has happened. Not this much stuff has happened since he's been in the league. Devontae Adams has never been in the AFC West.
That's true. I will say this.
Russell Wilson has never been in the AFC West.
With all that being said, I think my take is going to sound a lot like Terrence in that I don't know who the hell is going to win the division. I don't think it's going to be the Broncos. I'll say that. I do think the Broncos will be very good. They could be, if I was going to give you an order, I think mine would be Chiefs, Chargers. That Broncos and Raiders fight is going to be an interesting one. That whole division is going to be something.
The whole division, man. I feel. How you feel about that? That's how I feel about the whole division.
It's a juggernaut, no doubt about it.
And those AFC West games, man.
Where like the Chiefs and Chargers are 1 or 2, and whoever had the better showing in the regular season ends up losing in the playoffs. So like I can see the Chiefs going 13-4, the Chargers go 12-5. And the Chiefs beat the Chargers both times, but then they go lose to them in the playoffs, or vice versa.
Yep, it could be.
I can see something like that. But one thing, the only thing I am sure of out of that division is that the Chiefs will not be in 4th place.
Yeah, right. Hey man, that's an easy bet for you if you wanna jump in there. Well, they might not be last, but they may not be last because I really don't trust the Raiders. But 3 and 4 is somewhere between the Chiefs and the Raiders. I'm just going with the Chiefs because it sounds even crazier, and you know me. I don't mind saying the crazy stuff. Man, look, like I said, man, the disrespect is real with Russell Wilson. Y'all, hey man, I'm gonna tell you what Russell Wilson is gonna say when he hits the locker. I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna say when he hits the field. Week 1, Monday night, when he steps in Seattle. What Roy Jones say back in the day? Y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot. How soon we forget. Man, the boys finna snap out. I said what I said. Y'all will be like, damn, Jarvis is on the roll this season.
So Russ is your MVP pick this year?
Man, I said he will be an MVP candidate. But I think between Russell, Justin Herbert, Tom Brady, let's be real, Tom Brady's about to snap.
I think I heard Terrence pick Justin Herbert. So that's why I was asking. I picked Lamar.
Which is why I don't understand why he has them last in the AFC West.
I picked Justin Herbert.
Did you pick Herbert? I think you did.
I thought I heard you say that.
I don't think we had MVP picks yet, have we?
No, I mean,
I heard you say it just a minute ago.
just now I thought in your take you said he probably could be MVP though.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I did.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
No, it wouldn't make sense at all.
To be at the bottom. So, I think highly
you
of
said that. You said he'll be a candidate.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. Between Herbert, Russell Wilson, Tom Brady.
My phone died.
Okay, Tom Brady, and shit, those three right there. If you want to throw in Josh Allen, Allen.
But I'm like Nick. I'm going to roll with Lamar.
I don't think Lamar wins MVP this year. I think he could win the damn Super Bowl though.
Yeah.
But
he'll take that.
We'll do our Super Bowl picks next week.
Okay.
Are we allowed to still make picks after the season started? Just 1 week.
We make our own rules around
because
here.
we're running out of time. The game is kicked off. We've given our predictions for tonight's game. Bills, Rams. Josh Allen ain't playing. Like
Josh Allen is going right up the field.
He's going right. He's taking it right to him, handing it to him, just slinging it, slicing and dicing what he does, scrambling and running over people. And he didn't even slide on that other run. You saw that, right? Me and Terrence are watching the game right now as we speak. Nick, we've lost Nick for right now. So we're going to get Nick right back in, though, because we're going to quickly go over the week one, the rest of the week one football games. And we're going to get the hell out of here. For everybody that's going to be listening in the morning on a Friday, we appreciate you listening to the Great Debate Show and understand that we were recording this live during the game. Okay, so we talked about MVP candidates, AFC North, AFC West. I just made the wildest prediction again. I don't know which one is worse or wilder or bolder between me saying the Rams will miss the playoffs or the Chiefs being at the bottom of the AFC West missing the playoffs. They're both wild, but I think they both can happen. I just do. And that whole State Farm Super Bowl thing that they always talk about, Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes, I don't think that's ever going to happen. And I think both of those teams are going to be pretty shitty this season. The Packers are going to lose week one.
You want to talk about a jinx, man? That damn State Farm commercial is a jinx.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Nick, got you back in. You back?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do week one predictions and we're going to end the show. Is that okay?
I'm with it.
Okay, do you have week one games out?
I'm gonna pull them up now.
Okay, great deal. Again, we're live. The Great Debate Show, YouTube, live. The Great Debate Show is available wherever you get your podcasts. Download and subscribe. Or you can just watch us right here live.
First quarter
as
season.
we're doing. And touchdown Buffalo Bills immediately. Josh Allen just right up the field. And here's the fantasy guy asking who scored already. We just said touchdown. He already trying to. Who is this guy, man?
Gabriel Davis.
Okay, you got it. There you go.
He was the one going crazy in the playoff game.
He was. I remember that.
I do remember that.
Yeah, he was going
I
bananas
was
on
like,
Kansas
which one
City.
is this guy?
Yeah.
And he was just making plays everywhere. Is he on your fantasy? No. Is he?
No, he's not on my fantasy.
Okay. So who were you looking for? Diggs to score?
I was looking for I got a product. It's called Prize Picks. It's like FanDuel basically, but it's just for player props. I got who did I have on there? I had a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
Oh, gotcha.
For the first touchdown or any touchdown?
Any touchdown.
Okay, all right. Well, hang on to that then.
Okay, so week one. Oh, well, Nick, whenever you're ready, because I don't see it.
No, I'm sorry. I had Stephon Diggs 67 receiving yards.
Okay, he'll get that. Give me 76. He'll have 76 yards. I just wanted to reverse that.
He got 18 so far. So
okay, 7-0 Buffalo, just like that. This is the reason why I got them losing like 2 games all season long. Right there, 15-2. The Buffalo Bills showing you why they're going to be 15-2. But again, they got to win it. The pressure's on them. Although it looks like he's ready for it, it don't look like this is the Super Bowl champions. He just went straight down the field. All right, Nick, what you got? What we gonna start off with?
all right. Yeah, let me get him up here.
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock game. No, you good? Okay.
First game, noon. Saints at the Falcons. New Orleans -5.5.
We all on the Saints on that one.
Hell yeah. Saints.
Either one there.
Yeah, Saints.
All right. Man, let's find something interesting. You got 49ers. We got 49ers Bears.
Go.
I think that's pretty easy.
Go famous Jameis. Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, if you're Chicago, get your backup ready.
Steelers, Bengals.
Steelers at Bengals.
I got Bengals.
I'm going to roll with Pittsburgh on that, actually.
Oh.
I'm going Cincy.
Okay.
Cincy the 6.5 point favorite.
I'll definitely take the points.
6.5. You take the points?
Yeah.
Eagles at Lions.
Eagles at Lions.
Hey.
4-point favorite.
Hey, man. This is the game where the Philadelphia Eagles need to it needs to be one of those McNabb T.O. Like when they first came out and they just T.O. had like 3 touchdowns.
Yep.
They went to the Meadowlands and played the Giants. And but that preseason game, the first preseason game, they just 80-yard touchdown. Let it be known, the Hurts and Brown connection has arrived, or Waddle, whoever it is that they're throwing it to. I think I said that right. No, Devontae.
Smith. Yeah, Devontae
Smith. I'm sorry. Waddle's in Miami, right?
Correct.
Okay. Anyway, call me crazy again. I know Nick he's gonna fire my ass. He's gonna fire me. Like, damn, this dude here, he's got to go to rehab. But I think the Detroit Lions will actually, they may upset you guys. I don't know. I just watch Hard Knocks.
Detroit had a lot of close losses last year.
Man, it's probably the Hard Knocks that's got me still buzzing. I'm not sure. I'm still drunk off of that. I don't know. But it's just like, watch out for the Detroit Lions. And the offense isn't bad on Madden. Right. Watch out. Yeah. Look, this is a game you all are supposed to win, but week 1, they could possibly catch y'all slipping on the road. Man, I think the Lions win, but hey, y'all, somebody take on a 4 or 5 leg parlay. On a 4 or 5 leg parlay, put the Lions on one of those tickets just to help you out. We're going to do gambling. We're going to do a little gambling purposes with our partners at FanDuel all season long. Call me crazy, Nick. I'm sorry. I'm not being biased. I'm not trying to shade you or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit wins that game. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm going to go on a leg here and say that Philly will get a late drive to win the game. But I don't think they'll blow Detroit out.
I don't think it'll be a blowout now. It should be. It would be nice
to see them come out and beat them down, but Detroit just hung in a lot of games last year.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Something about Dan Campbell. I think those guys are ready to fucking play.
Yeah.
I do.
This probably will come as a surprise to y'all, but I'm taking the Eagles and I'm taking the points. As a matter of fact, I'll probably push it to a 6.5.
Okay. All right. It sounds right. That's how it's supposed to go, but every Sunday it never goes the way it's supposed to go. So yeah. Okay. Everybody's got Eagles. I got the Lions. What you got next?
Next up is the Patriots and Dolphins.
Patriots and Dolphins.
Right, a little AFC matchup there.
Give me the Dolphins.
Patriots and the Dolphins at that.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins. It's hot as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect right now just yet from this coaching staff or whatever
Who the hell is the coordinator in New England?
There isn't one.
Give me Miami. I never heard of a damn team not having a coordinator.
I know, right?
Give me Miami.
Yep. Miami.
Dolphins are a minus 3.5 point favorite.
Take them all.
The Dolphins, and that's going to be another one. I'll probably push the points up to a touchdown win.
Okay.
For those of y'all that are into that, might want to be paying attention. I'm dropping some gems right now.
Oh, I'm writing all this down.
Let
them know this won't always be free.
That's right. We're definitely and look, and if anybody does good, we give some good advice, some good. Don't hesitate to hit us up again. Jarvis 4949 is the Cash App if you want to. If you want to holler at your boy, show your appreciation. What you got next, Nick?
Next up is Ravens at the Jets. Get everybody's team out the way.
Yeah, that's right. Get everybody's team out the way. Man, again, I am smoking, drinking, and everything. I will not be surprised if the Jets upset the Ravens this game. And the reason why I say it has nothing to do with X's and O's. None of these picks is about X's and O's. It's about me just trying to figure out the script because I do think it's a script. Flacco was starting.
That's correct.
Sunday for the Jets, and man, wouldn't it be just a hell of a story on Monday morning? Lamar didn't get paid, and hey, he lost to Flacco.
Right.
I just wouldn't be surprised. The Jets, they're not that bad. I think that they actually have a better shot this Sunday with Flacco than Zach Wilson, who is going to be out till probably week 4. I'm going to go with the Ravens now. Don't get me wrong. But again, ladies and gentlemen, on your 4, 5-leg, 6-leg parlay. Don't hesitate to put the Jets on one of them. Don't put any more than $25 on that parlay, but they're like a plus 265, a plus 250 or something. Throw the Jets in there. I will not be surprised if Robert Saleh and Flacco can get this win with all the drama going on with the Ravens and the contract. The story will just be they were focused more on the contract than the game, than the Jets. But I'm taking the Ravens, but don't be surprised if the Jets win. I just wanted to explain so I won't sound so crazy.
I'm taking the Ravens. I don't have any faith in Flacco. He has not looked like a competent quarterback in years, man. So I'm not.
Right.
I don't have any faith in Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Ravens, and I'm very, very much glad their defense is starting for me this year.
That defense is gonna be nasty.
Mm-hmm.
That defense is gonna be nasty.
Look, you guys look out for Olway. He was a rookie last year. Started out really good. I do see him becoming an elite pass rusher.
Mm-hmm. I'm taking the Ravens again, but don't be surprised.
What's the points?
7-point spread.
Yeah, give him here. Why not?
I think I'll ride with you on that one. I'm taking the Ravens.
Shouldn't it be like?
Should it be like 15?
You're certainly not gonna walk right here and lose to the Jets in week 1.
Yeah, aren't you surprised it's not like 10, 14 on that spread? Or am I tripping?
Not really.
Okay.
Just because there's been a lot of hype around the Jets this offseason.
Okay.
And so I think people are expecting them to be a little bit better. And so I think the book is probably reflecting that more than anything.
Okay. We want to congratulate Von Miller. He just got his first sack as a Buffalo Bill. And
got him on a prize pick ticket.
Uh-oh, here we go. There you go. 1 down, 3
to go.
All right. Man, he just pretty much just
overpowered.
Yeah, he just ran right through him. Just ran right through him. The Rams are about to punt. It was a 3rd and 14, and they're not going anywhere. Here comes that blowout I was telling y'all about. Here it comes. Nick, what else you got?
Let's see what's next. It's interesting. Jaguars, Commanders, don't care. Browns, Panthers is also a 12 o'clock game. Browns at the Panthers. So
well, we got the Commanders though, right? We still got the Commanders over the Jags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What was the other one?
The next one up is Browns at Panthers.
Oh, okay.
That could be interesting.
Baker Mayfield.
Against his old team.
Against his old team, of course, week 1. Come on now.
NFL.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. They pulled the names out of a hat.
Come on, man.
There were only 2 names in the hat.
Baker Mayfield and Russell Wilson played their former teams.
They pulled the names out of a hat. There were only 2 names in the hat.
Right. The only 2 in the hat. Must have been. I'm going to go ahead and say, even though I really think Cleveland's the better team, I'll say they'll let Baker get this win just because there's no Deshaun Watson. But I think the Browns can beat the Panthers without him. But I'll take Baker just because of the story. Give me Carolina, I guess.
I'm actually going with Cleveland because I still
don't
have faith in Baker.
I know, right? It's just a story where I'm going with it.
I feel that.
Cleveland's better than Carolina.
I tell you what, I would love to hear the post-game interview.
Wait, didn't he say he's going to kick their ass? Didn't he say that already?
In the post-game interview, he should definitely go see CM Punk on those guys. We can't say his name, can we?
Right. Come again, Nick?
I think Baker denied actually saying. I think it got out as like a meme on Twitter or whatever, and people thought it was legit. But I think he actually came out and denied saying that.
Okay. I got you.
He does seem to be the adult in this situation, though. Weirdly enough.
And that's something.
You know, if that isn't a change of roles, I don't know what it
is. That's a role reversal.
Well, now if he can get all the way right, he does have Robbie Anderson and what's his name, DJ Moore outside at wide receiver. So if McCaffrey can stay healthy, man, they definitely could be better. But I just don't see it because I don't know what the defense is looking like. And who do you have on that game, Nick?
I was thinking about this one even as y'all was talking.
Your parlay depends on this game right here.
Man, you better go with Cleveland then.
It was crazy. It's actually an even money game.
Okay.
I'm going Cleveland.
You going Cleveland? Yeah.
I'm going Cleveland. Like I said, and what kind of pulled me that way is thinking about it from the standpoint of, what I said about Jacoby Brissett and how I think he can lead them to, a pretty good season.
Right.
At least until Deshaun gets there and may even look good enough season to where when it's time for Deshaun to come back, it's like, hey, do you want to, kind of upset the apple cart, so to speak. So, I think there'll be a little bit of that. So I'm taking Cleveland. I
wanted to do the same, but I'll give Baker a try. Okay. Did we do all of them? No, that's not it, is it?
No. We ain't even at the 12 o'clock games yet.
Oh, damn.
We got We got Colts and Texans. I think we got Colts across the board there.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, 7-point favorite.
Mm-hmm.
We got Giants and Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, give me Titans. I ain't gonna be that crazy today. I thought about it.
Oh, and Nick, we will get into that Saquon Barkley borderline bust discussion at another time. Depending on,
do that for sure.
Yeah, we definitely need to get back to that.
Well, maybe after week 1, maybe he'll come out and outplay
Sunday,
Henderson.
Then we got
Henderson.
next up is Packers at Vikings.
Henry.
That's a 3:25 game.
I got Vikings
Vikings over the Packers
at home. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with Minnesota too.
And I think Alan Lazard is not playing.
Yeah, give me Minnesota, man. I'm a big fan of Justin Jefferson.
Yes, sir.
And I tend to forget that they still have Adam Thielen.
In that game, I am going to take it.
Okay. You and this Aaron Rodgers train, boy, I tell you. Hey, man, okay. Now, look, I know Aaron Rodgers is going to make some magic this season. He's going to do more than what most would with what he's got. But will it accumulate in wins all the time? I'm not sure. I'm taking the Minnesota.
You know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to back off that pick because Aaron Rodgers normally put it to the Vikings late in the season. It matters.
Yeah.
I'm going to back off the pick. I'm going to take the Vikings tomorrow. I'm on Sunday.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to take the Vikings.
There's that man.
Is that Aaron Donald?
There's Aaron Donald. There's that man.
You got him.
The helmet swinger.
Josh Allen just went down for the first time of the season by who else? 2 9s. Okay, so again, you're going.
I'm going Minnesota.
You're going Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota.
So now we're all going Minnesota.
We're all going Minnesota.
We all going Minnesota now.
All right, sounds like 3 wise men.
Viking experience.
I think that's the very first one. No, it's not.
No.
It's not. The first one is major. That matters.
Yeah.
I think this one's gonna be. It's gonna be good. It's the America's game of the week. So we'll see. Watch out.
All right, behind that, also at 3:25, we got the Chiefs at the Cardinals. Chiefs are a 6-point favorite.
Cardinals.
I'm rolling with the Chiefs.
He said Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs also.
Of course.
With the points.
Yeah. Oh, what's the points?
6.
That's
Ooh.
it. That's it. Hey man.
So you do understand that as when the team is playing at home, they get 3.5 points off the muscle. That's kind of your general rule. So on a neutral field, that means that the Cardinals would be like a 8-point favorite, and at home they'd be. Not the Cardinals, the Chiefs would be an 8-point favorite, and at home they'd be 9.5.
I mean, don't take the points though, because if Kansas City wins, they're only gonna win by 3 or 4. Trust me.
No, they might win by 10.
Okay, that they have it at 6 for a reason, and that's the reason. This is how I know it's all scripted. Just watch the betting. They tell you every time. And that's how I knew. Like, damn, did you see the way FanDuel is putting these pluses on everything now and then? Boom. You just gotta pay attention and don't drink that Kool-Aid. Give me the Cardinals. I will be right, and I will surprise everyone. Once again, everybody will be like, damn, Jay hit. He hit that one too. Watch what I tell you. Hollywood Brown may have 2 touchdowns, and one of them will be for 50+ yards.
I can see that happening though.
The Chiefs defense is terrible. Terrible. So I guess it'll be a shootout in the desert. All right.
Last 3:25 game is the Raiders at the Chargers. We getting started with it hot on Sunday, boy.
Man, I got Justin Herbert and them boys, man.
I'm rolling with the Chargers on that too.
Clean sweep. Going with the Chargers. LA is a 3-point favorite.
They'll win by 13.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm going with them that hard, but
right. The Chargers gonna be hell, man. Watch out. Watch out.
I don't know if I take them that hard, but
man,
I think they'll win the game for sure. Maybe a touchdown.
Watch out for the pass rush. Watch out for the pass rush.
That's a horse call on Dawson Knox also.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. He just got paid also. Okay.
And then the night game, 7:20 Sunday night game is the Buccaneers at the Cowboys.
I've got Brady and the Buccaneers.
Did we have the same game like last year for the first game of the year?
Yes, it was on a Thursday night though because the Buccaneers were the defending champs.
You know what?
What's up with this?
The only difference is the Cowboys are going to win this one.
What? Okay.
Big upset.
Okay, finally, somebody else in here making a bold prediction.
Big upset.
That is an upset.
Yeah.
I mean, even though the Buccaneers are said to kind of be, railing a little bit here, but that's still an upset because Dallas, like,
Yeah.
They're busy trying to figure out who's the number 1 and who's the number 2 running back.
Yeah.
But I do think they're going to run the ball, and I think they're going to run it fine.
Yeah.
Better than what people think.
All right. And apparently Zeke has lost a lot of weight, too, so he's kind of slimmed down.
Okay.
Ready for a long
Maybe he finally listened to the Great Debate Show. You were kind of
I've been telling this big ass for
harsh
years.
on him, yeah. Right.
But yeah, I'm going with the Cowboys on that. Big upset.
Okay.
I don't want the Cowboys to bandwagon on me.
I'm riding with it.
Who was that?
Buccaneers are a 2.5-point favorite on the road. I'll give me them points. I'm taking that.
Yeah, I'll take that too. I'll take the points. They'll win by 3 then. I don't know. They'll win. Tampa Bay wins.
I'll take them by a touchdown 10.
Okay. Josh Allen
It's about to score again.
It started the game with 10 straight completions. That's a career high. And he's doing this against the defending champs. Okay?
Just threw a pick.
That's not on him though. You saw that, right? I just jinxed the shit out of that dude. Wow.
Mid sentence.
Wow.
Mid sentence.
Wow. But it's not his fault though, right?
It's not his fault.
He needs to catch that ball or pull it down or at least.
Yeah, it hit him in the chest. He got to catch that.
Nah, he was worried about the hit.
One hell of a play by the linebacker.
Yeah, man, that's so. Oh, well, does that count as an incompletion though? I mean, somebody caught it.
It is. Yeah. When it's a pick, it's an incompletion.
Damn.
Damn,
I shouldn't have said.
But I've said this a while ago, but I feel like when it's a drop, it shouldn't count as an incompletion or a pick.
Right.
It should count as a turnover.
Yeah.
The turnover should go to the receiver.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't mess with the quarterback stats.
As a quarterback, he's got to take the snap. He's got to make a read. He's got to make a perfect throw. And he did all of that right there and still gets counted for a pick.
I don't like it either.
So I think when it's a drop, it should go to the receiver.
Damn.
It's a drop turnover, like a drop pick or something. I don't know, but
let's say this though. I said it because they just put it on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's a TV jinx.
This is what people don't pay attention to.
Yeah.
As soon as they showed you that, he threw the pick.
Yeah.
You don't think that was scripted? You don't believe that? You think that's a damn coincidence? Man, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. They do it every time. Chris Collinsworth does it more than anybody. He tries
to do it, though.
He will say something, and immediately it happens a play or two afterwards.
He tries to do it.
Yeah. Now, they do Romo like that as well, but that's just because they want him to look like a genius.
Yeah.
They're reading off a piece of paper, and then they do that play. They got headsets in their helmets, I guess, and they're listening. And as soon as they do it, it happens. Anyway, besides that incompletion or that interception, he's on the roll, and he was about to throw another touchdown, as Terrence said. Anyway, what my point I was trying to make is that he's doing it against the defending champions. What do you think he's going to do to the rest of the league? But anyway, who got that pick? It wasn't Ramsey.
McKenzie, I think.
Okay, that was a safety, I believe. But
linebacker, he was 52.
Totally wasn't his fault. And people that are going to listen to this later, they're going to know that, yeah, Jarvis and Terrence are right. It wasn't his fault. But anyway, he threw his first interception in 2022.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nick. Just wanted to just kind of.
Was that the last game?
No, we got Monday night.
Monday night.
Then we got Monday night. Of course, Broncos at Seahawks, 7:15 p.m. Denver is a 6.5-point favorite on the road.
Mm-hmm. And they'll win by 16 and a half.
Wait, is Denver who now?
Russ gonna come to punish them.
Oh, hell yeah. It's in Seattle.
Denver and Seattle. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Denver and, man, listen.
It sounds like another one of those pulled them out of the hat. There was only two pieces of paper in the hat situations.
Yeah. In Seattle, they have Russell Wilson jerseys for sale for half off.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks Russell Wilson jerseys. Yeah. I heard all the Seahawks fans are going to still be wearing them at the game.
Good. He deserves
it. How would Gino feel about that, though?
Gino should feel grateful.
He should feel grateful. I got you. You're right. It's going to be an ass whooping, a blowout.
Yeah.
This will be the start. This will just be a little small taste, a small portion of the chaos that Russell Wilson is about to create.
Man, it's got to be bad to lose to Russell Wilson, though, because, most people, they beat you and talk bad to you. Russell beat you and, praise for you at the same time.
He's like Mike Tyson. He'll whoop your ass and then kiss you out there and hug you.
He just tried to kill me.
Yeah. But because he was so dangerous, it's like, fuck it, I want a hug. I do need a hug. Fuck it. This is going to be crazy. I'm telling you, Russell Wilson's going to snap out this season. He's going to snap out. I'm telling you.
I hope you're right. I like Russ.
I'm telling you.
I hope you're right.
Yeah. I mean, y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
That's it then, Nick, right?
That's it.
For week one. All right, we got week one out the way. We got the AFC North and the West out of the way. We're finally done. All we have to do is come back for Super Bowl predictions. I want everybody to really look over that real nice and hard. You've got 1 week of football to go off of because usually we do that before the season starts. But, man, we're just so backed up. We got so much. and we had to get this stuff out.
It was that damn wrestling.
And that wrestling happened.
It was that damn CM
So we
Punk.
had to drop that Tuesday episode since Nick was out of town. So we got that one out the way, and we came back here with you on a Thursday.
I'm working on my tan, man.
Working on your tan?
Hey, Nick, we saw you with that chest out, though. That watermelon diet must have worked.
I hadn't seen it. I got to check these
Yeah,
pictures
that
out,
watermelon diet must have worked.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah, so.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. We're going to enjoy the last 3 quarters of the football game, Bills, Rams. We'll give you our takes on that when we come back. It'll be after when are we coming back? Tuesday. Oh, we're going to do Tuesday? Yeah, we're going to do Tuesday.
Yeah.
Unless the Monday night football game is just so... No, we're going to come back Tuesday. Early Tuesday, you'll get us. That way we can do Monday night football game as well.
Yeah.
All of Sunday's games, the recaps. If there's anything popping off in the NBA. It will be interesting to see what Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones for the Giants do in Nashville, Tennessee.
They're both playing for their careers right
It'll
now.
be interesting to see what they do. They are.
Yeah,
this is a big year for both guys.
Yeah.
Titans, stand up. Don't sleep on these guys. They got a lot to prove. Even though we all have Tennessee, I wouldn't be surprised if Saquon and those guys came in there and stole an upset.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't mention that earlier, but it just hit me to say it. And regardless of how he plays, Nick, we're going to get back into that discussion about me saying that he's borderline bust. And again, it's not the talent that I question, it's the availability or the lack thereof. And as far as Trubisky goes, depending on how he plays week 1 against Cincinnati, William Jones may come in here and do the same. But that's all we've got, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Great Debate Show. It's available wherever you get your podcast. Download, subscribe, and you will be notified when we are up for another episode, for a new episode, whenever we go up. And we are about to be up out of here. That's it. That's all the time we got. Nick, Terrence, anything y'all got before we get up out of here?
Man, you guys enjoy this game. Everybody, let's get paid tonight.
That's right.
I think my bet is already about dead, but it's all good.
Who you have? Who did you have?
I had the Rams winning this game.
Oh, well, no. I mean, they got the ball, though, right?
They got the ball,
They got
but
the
it's
ball. Yeah. Let's look and see what Allen Robinson is doing, because I haven't seen his name yet. I haven't seen his number or him, catch a pass. So let's see what he does. Wow. 3rd and 4, 5 wide.
3rd and 4, man. Covers like cover 1.
Yep.
And Stafford checks down.
The linebacker on the running back, brought him over in motion. Oh, that's easy money. There he is.
Yeah.
Stafford waited to throw that.
He did, actually.
Early when the block was first getting engaged.
But this is why you need a guy like Odell. That's why you need a guy like Odell.
Odell is in the building, too, tonight.
Is he?
He's there. I mean, of course, he's not on either team, but he's there.
Oh, he's going to sign back with him. They say they never clean his locker out.
Well, now, remember there was some tweets going on that he could possibly be a Bill, too.
Yeah.
So he's there for the entertainment purposes.
Yeah, of course.
This is another story. Is he going to be a Bill or a Ram? And I don't think he's going back to the Rams.
You don't think so?
A source told me that he doesn't want to go back to the Rams.
Okay.
He really doesn't want to.
Why would you think he want to go back to the Rams? I mean, it's in LA. They just won a Super Bowl.
You're asking me why I think he wouldn't want to or would?
Why he would not want to?
Man, it's only one football to go around. Maybe he wants a good season to put together to get another contract one more time. Not a big one, but something. I'm not sure. But they got a lot of talent already.
I see that.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent already. Now, this is just what I heard. I don't know the reasons for it. I get what you're saying. Hey, look, we're champions. If I come back, we're probably back-to-back champions. He could do that, but man, I think he probably wants one of those seasons where he can, because I think he needs one of those seasons to define his career, because he's been injured so much. We've forgotten. We don't really remember anything but the catch in Dallas or against Dallas.
Yeah.
And yes, he was making a hell of a run last year, but then he got hurt again in the Super Bowl. So, man, I think he would probably like to go somewhere where he can really help out and get the ball more. I don't know where that is right now, but trust me, somebody will need his ass by the time he's ready to come back.
Yeah.
And when will that be? Does anyone know?
It's got to be soon.
I think they're projecting something like mid-season.
Yeah, because it was a Super Bowl in February when he got hurt, so
right.
They need at least 6 months to 10.
ACLs are not the season killer that they used to be.
True.
For your next season.
And he's tore his ACL twice now, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he done it in Cleveland, I believe. He also broke his ankle in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He's been hurt.
He's been hurt a lot.
And I think we need to have a debate at some point about OBJ Did he live up to the hype?
Got a turnover.
Did he live up to the catch? If that makes any sense.
Right.
Okay, so the Bills turned the ball over and the Rams are getting another shot at it. So everything that I've said about a blowout, they're just doing everything they can to prove me wrong. Because they've had opportunity.
I'm calling it.
It probably is. That's what you do. You take a shot after the turnover. It'll be nice. Who the hell is Cook? Oh, that's a return. That's specialist.
No, that's running back.
Oh, that's running back?
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
Well, we might never get to find out.
I know, right? I know. He could be
cut.
Yeah. So look, Rams make a play. 33. He put it out
give me that ball
on the line right there. Yeah.
The floor. Give me that ball.
Yeah. Have you seen? We're gonna get out of here. Have you seen? Just trying to, this is how we do watching a football game, ladies and gentlemen. Have anybody seen? Come on, man, Bobby Wagner.
I haven't seen him on the field yet.
You haven't seen him on the field yet. Either he's hurt or he's not a starter. I wonder which. I don't think Bobby Wagner is the same Bobby Wagner. Another reason why I'm saying the Rams may slip out. They're getting very lucky here, though. Very lucky. We got a 1st and 10, and I think that's Akers. But, man, the Bills' defense looks very, very stingy. Very stingy. In all blue, looking like some Crips tonight. They're not playing.
With the red on the helmet.
Yeah, with the red, man, they are not playing, though, man. Like, I still don't think the Rams are going to score. They may get 3 out of this, and that's it. If they don't turn the ball, they're not even in field goal range. Not yet.
Barely.
Not quite. That's a terrible throw by Stafford.
Stafford does what Stafford does.
And he did what he does. There you go, T. He threw a pick, and Buffalo's going to get it right back.
Did he get touched? I didn't see him get touched on that pick.
He did.
He had to.
Yeah, he got touched.
I didn't see it, but he had to.
Yeah, I swear it looked like dude missed him.
That was very high. Was it too high or no? Just behind him.
Yeah, he touched him on the head.
That was a terrible.
Got him on the head. Yeah, a terrible pass. You think he did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Let me stop. I said, do you think he did that on purpose? Then that was.
Oh my Lord!
He just said it was a terrible throw. He's a quarterback. He's a professional quarterback. How do you make a throw like that? I could have done that. They could pay me.
I mean, what that would kind of hint to me is that they might have downplayed the elbow thing because what that throw looks like to me is he didn't snap it down the way that he normally would.
And that's exactly what I said though when I did the NFC West predictions, that they're downplaying the injury. It's worse than what we think, and they're going to be worse than what we think, or than what you all think, because I already see it coming. Anyway, Josh Allen is about to score this time. I promise you it'll be 14-0 in a minute. But we're going to get out of here, and that's all we've got. We thank you for listening. Thank you so much for joining us and staying with us for the whole 1 hour 12. Thank you so much, and we will be back to give you a week 1 recap, and I'm sure it'll be a lot to recap. That's all we've got, T.
That's it, man. That's it.
Everybody enjoy your evening. Enjoy the rest of the game. It's the Great Debate Show. Y'all please be safe out there.
Peace. Cool.
Yes, sir. Great Debate Show available wherever you get your podcast. Terrence Smith, myself, Jarvis Jeffries, the Great Debate Show. You can go in the search bar to pull it up on Facebook and follow, subscribe, download, or just come back and check us out here live. Thank you for watching. All right, man.
Cool.
I appreciate